Happy Manliness Monday, YouTube. Today, I want to talk to you about something that scares college kids and professionals live and die by. Deadlines. It's also something that I frequently miss on this channel. Now, there's always a number of ways to do any individual thing, but one great way to start meeting your deadlines is to plan ahead and block out time on a calendar or some sort of a plotter. One way to do this is to figure out how much time each task takes. Like if you're writing an essay paper, how long is it really going to take? And if you're in college, don't say this whole, you underestimate my power, I can write an essay in one night thing. I get it, you think you're Superman. It's not how the real world works, unfortunately. I used to be that way too, more often than I'd care to admit. So take out how long it'll actually take you to write that essay out, and then take out your allotted time and break that up amongst each day or each night or whatever. So if an essay will take you 6 hours to write and you have 6 days to write it, well, if you do 2 hours a day, it's 3 days, and then you have a day to proofread and a day to do your research. Really doesn't take that much. Now, this is one thing I have to do all the time when I'm at work. You know, managing deadlines, especially when bids are due. How long is it going to take me to do takeoff? How long is it going to take me to price that takeoff? You know, how long is it going to take me to print something, to get something out to the salesman, to have it done because the customer needs it by X day and tea time, you know, whatever. It's kind of wishy-washy because a lot of it depends on your personal aptitude and whatever you're doing. But let me help you break it down a little bit, and we'll see where we can go. So let's recap for a quick second. In order to make your deadlines, you want to break up all your time over, you know, however many days you have to get the project done. Whether it's a term paper, essays, something at work, something in the shop, because I have to do this stuff all the time to meet customer deadlines and client deadlines and things of that nature. The best thing to do is to take a plotter or a calendar or something and write out what days and what times are already full. Like for me, I have to be at the office every morning, Monday through Friday. So I can't even touch work until I get home at noon. From there, you fill in your less substantial things. So I have 2 meetings this week. I need to have those filled in. And then after all that's done, your remaining time, you can then take care of, you know, your projects and stuff. Filter in the last little bit of time. Now, I know the Art of Manliness does this in more detail, but I don't think that level of detail is completely necessary. You don't need to schedule little mundane things like, you know, reading, doing laundry and stuff, because a lot of those things can happen concurrently. So, my method's a little bit more loose and a little bit broader, but I think that'll appeal to a larger range of people and have more utility for the most amount of people. One last thing I'd like to mention, and this doesn't have to do anything with working with already established deadlines, but if you're able to make a deadline, if you're the one dictating, let's say if you're in my shoes and a client comes to you and asks you how long this thing will take, always give yourself at least 20% longer than what you think it's going to take. You always want that fluff time and build that into your schedule. Little pro tip for you. So YouTube, what'd you think? I know this is a very easy and kind of broad topic, but it is one that has a lot of utility. And this is something that's not really taught in colleges or in high schools, and I really believe it should be. You need to learn how to schedule your time for maximum efficiency. So take your broadest things, your big stones, your things that you can't move, put those in first, then your auxiliary things, and then you can work on your projects and with some practice, you should always be able to hit your deadlines. Sometimes life happens, but it really should help. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you can, please comment in the section below. How do you schedule things? How do you meet your deadlines? I know there's a ton of different ways to do it. I'd like to hear what you guys have to think, or what you guys have to say. Can't really hear what you're thinking. I'm not that talented. So please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'd also like to thank my Patreons. They're awesome. There's a link in the description below. Check out the page. I try and give free stuff away there if possible. I know there's a couple tiers that you get stuff from. I know at the higher tiers you get free plans as soon as I get them made and uploaded. So check it out. Let me know what you think. I want to improve that site to what you guys are comfortable with. And let me know about how you think this channel is. So I have one additional question for you. I want to start doing a deep dive into historical figures and examining their manly virtues with you. I know I want to do George Washington and Ben Franklin because I think, at least in this country, they are pretty close to the pinnacle of what a man should be. They have many I know they have many detractions as well, but they have many manly virtues. Who do you think I should look at? Who do you think I should examine for you all? Please leave that comment or suggestion down in the section below. So again, guys, thanks for watching. And for this week's quote, it's an old proverb. Luck favors the prepared. See you next time.